microtransactions and
DRM.
Downloadable content.
What's up, gamers? Welcome to Gamer Rant. My name's Kevin. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about the false narrative that Naughty Dog tried to sell you on when it comes to the character Joel. So this is a trailer from September 24, 2019. We are going to be looking at a specific scene, as you can tell because I skipped ahead. We are then going to compare that scene to the actual scene in the actual game, which is right here, paused. So, without further ado, here is the false narrative that Naughty Dog willfully tried to sell you on when it comes to the character Joel.
What the hell are you doing here?
You think I'd let you do this on your own?
What the hell are you doing here?
I think I'd let you do this on your own.
I could express just how much this pisses me off. And I have recorded this video quite a few times. And there were a couple of recordings where I definitely expressed how much this pisses me off. In fact, I would probably say this pisses me off more than the torture death of Joel himself. And I know people are probably going to find that weird, but I mean, let's look at this. Not only do they have Joel and Jesse, which is the name of this character, say the exact same line, which factually and objectively, it makes no sense for this character to say, and far more sense for this character to say, which is why what? That's why this character is not in the trailer and Joel is. Even though by this point in the game, Joel is already dead, buried, and beaten. Though I did not say that in the exact order that it happened. But whatever. This is literally the narrative Naughty Dog tried to sell us on back in September 2019, before the leaks. That Joel was a pinnacle part of this game. I want you to imagine what everyone's reaction to The Last of Us Part 2 would be if the leaks did not exist. And then I'm going to give you my conspiracy theory, which I also dare say is not even a conspiracy theory or an assumption, but a fact, that Naughty Dog and PlayStation, there was no disgruntled employee. There was no random individual who hacked and released the footage. I'm going to say that it was PlayStation and Naughty Dog who willfully did it themselves. Because when you look at this blatant lie that they tried to sell you on, because if you're a fan, of Joel, then just like me when I first saw this trailer, I was massively excited. And what made me think of this trailer was I am playing the game. I plan on doing a review of it. When I got to this part in the game, I was like, this looks oddly familiar. And then as some kind of, I'm an atheist, so I don't fucking believe in miracles. But some kind of willful act, all right? Random chance, take your pick. I saw a meme that depicted this scene and this scene right next to each other. And I was like, that's right. It came from a fucking trailer that I saw. This is how low scum Naughty Dog was willing to go. They're like, you remember this character? He's going to help Ellie out on her journey. Neil Druckmann, however, is like, too bad I beat him with a 9-iron, though. That motherfucker's dead and buried in the fucking ground. This is the false narrative that Naughty Dog tried to sell you on. This is why I say that they purposely released the footage themselves. There was no accidental leak. It was done on purpose. Because the amount of shitstorm that would have been hailed down on them, I think we would see a lot more review bombing. I think a lot more people would be far more negative in reviewing the game for those that have been, it's okay, or they've been positive. I think there would be far more negative reviews of it. There'd be a far more refunds being demanded. And it really would have hurt their reputation. Because when you look at it in context, as opposed to people not knowing and people knowing, people know it was purposely leaked. And the reason why is because they knew it would cause conflict between people. People would look at it originally as nothing but rumors and hearsay. And then eventually, when it was found out, oh yeah, that's actual footage, they'd be like, well, you need to play the game in order to get the full context of those leaked images and videos. So, what's your excuse for all the people that are enjoying this game for this right here? What's your excuse for this false narrative that they tried to originally sell people on, that Joel was a pinnacle part of the game? And this isn't the only trailer that makes Joel out to be as if he's a parentive part. That's not even probably the right fucking word I'm looking for, of the game. You know, this is the depths that Naughty Dog is willing to go in order to sell you their false narrative. Joel's a part of the game. Ellie set out on her own adventure. We don't know exactly what it is. And then boom. In fact, there were people that doing reaction videos. And you know how many people I have seen? They got so fucking excited when this part of the trailer showed up. Too bad it was all just lies from Naughty Dog, though. This is the false narrative that Naughty Dog attempted to create. They willfully, basically falsely advertise a narrative part of the game that doesn't even exist. All for the sole purpose of getting people excited to actually buy the game. And this is before the leaks. Like I stated, imagine if the leaks never took place. I think we can all agree that the controversy surrounding the game would be far bigger. And I ultimately feel that Naughty Dog knew about this false narrative they were trying to sell people on. And that it was a willful decision from them and PlayStation to purposely leak the footage themselves. When are game developers going to stop lying? When are game developers going to stop lying? Because we've seen plenty of game developers lie about gameplay and gameplay mechanics. Sean Murray, Hello Games. Todd Howard, Bethesda. Bioware and Anthem. It's so relevant that some of the games I listed would be considered live service games. And now we have a developer who, so close to the release of the game, willfully lied about the narrative story within their game. And they did it because they knew that people would pre-order it and buy it. You know, I'm not asking anyone who likes the game to just suddenly hate the game. But you have to be objective enough to realize that this is some dirty, shady bullshit. And maybe you should question your taste in games too. Because the more we support game developers willfully lying to us, the more they'll continue to do it.